back again. Been a long day. We fitted the Ugreen Dh4300 Pluse. We've got 4 hard drives in there. We've got 2 4TW hard drives, but that makes 8 terawatts, but one of them's a backup, so it only makes 4 terawatts, if that explains. So then you've got a backup. Now the other 2 4TW hard drives, which is in 3 and 4, they're going to just be for YouTube videos. I haven't backed them up. I've put them onto what I think they're called Zero, which is the fastest file transfer. But what I did buy as well, I tried to do a video which, you know, probably before this, showing you how to set it up. It's very easy, but when you're like me and you don't know much about computers, I had to struggle through. And to do a YouTube video watching me struggling through for hours on end, I don't think anybody would want to watch it. But I have got it working and it's absolutely fantastic. I didn't read the instructions. I just watched other YouTube channels. Some of them were okay, but from a beginner's point of view, they were doing it as a professional. So there were a lot of jargon in there what I didn't understand. So basically what I had to do, I had to figure it out myself, which I think's a good thing, because I don't know nothing about NAS. All the people on YouTube, they knew everything about NAS, how to do file transfer, how to set up cloud, transfer all your documents from cloud, your photographs and everything, how to do it on the phone, how to do it on the computer. I figured it out, right? Didn't take me long, but to put it onto a YouTube video, it'd have been too long. So if you're thinking about buying one, I'd highly recommend it, but this is the only one I've bought and the only one I've had. But I did do research into it, and Ugreen seemed to come up. I know it's only a young company. I think they've been going since 2021 or something like that, but they have got a background in lithium batteries and stuff like that. So it's not just a company that started up. They've been well established and they've just got into this market maybe this year, I think. Maybe you'll have to do your own research, but I know there is other NAS systems out there. I did look into them, but this one came up trumps every time. Ugreen. And I'll tell you why, another reason why I picked Ugreen as well, because they have a lot of stuff which is compatible with it. I bought this Ugreen DC UPS battery backup. So basically, if there's a power cut or a power surge, it doesn't damage your hard drives. And I think it lasts for about 24 minutes. And like I say, it protects it against power surges and stuff like that. And it says not seconds, seamless transfer. So basically, if the power goes out, that doesn't go out, so it doesn't damage your hard drives. Because, and I think I said this before, like last year we had power cuts and it were on and off all the time. Happened about, we thought power on and then bang, it went off again. I don't think that does your hard drives any good. And you know, I have a lot of personal photographs on there of my wife and everything, as wedding, as holiday, and I don't want to lose them. I do have another backup, but you know, I don't want to damage hard drives, they're expensive. So I got this power supply backup. It was 100 quid and it's from Ugreen. And it's just here. It's so simple to do. Basically, you get a USB and then you connect it to the USB at the back. You take the power supply out of that. You put the power supply into there, into the back of the UPS. And then from the UPS you take that power supply and plug it into the Ugreen. And then when you go into Ugreen, if you go into settings, there is a thing called UPS, and then all your settings are in there for you to set it up. Now I figured it out, and I'm a numbskull when it comes to computers. So if I can do it, you can do it. All I can say is it was easy, but I couldn't put it on YouTube because it took too long. I had to sit down for a little bit and play around and watch some YouTube videos but I sort of figured it out myself. And then another thing what I got was from Ugreen is a 500W fast charger from Ugreen as well. Now this was expensive, and it's supposed to be the best on the market from what everybody saying, because obviously I do a lot of research before I buy something. So I'm just going to take this out and show you this, because like I said, that's easy enough to do. And if you are going to get a Ugreen system, NAS system, I would recommend getting this, because like I said, I've done a bit of research into this. Do a bit of research yourself, but you know, you put your files on here because you want them to be safe. So spending that extra £100, I know this system is expensive anyway, and the bigger the hard drives, the more expensive it gets. I got 4 4TB ones. I wish I'd have got 4 10TB ones, because you know, 4K videos, and now I bought a new camera as well, that's 8K. Some fills up a lot of space, so I think I'll probably have to buy another system, maybe to stand on top of there, but the next one I get, it will be 4 10TB hard drives. So anyway, that I'd recommend that, and I recommend the Nas Ugreen Nas systems. The one what I've got, it's a bit easier than the other ones. They do, mine's a 4-drive one, they do a 2 one, so that might be, which is a bit cheaper, which that might do for you, so you don't have to use cloud and pay all these monthly fees and stuff like this, and anybody in your family can get on it. You can take all your stuff off cloud and put it onto there, and they do a thing like on your phone, if you take a photograph, as soon as you come back to the house and it connects up with the Wi-Fi, it downloads the photograph straight onto your NAS system, so you don't have to download, you don't have to get loads of go on holiday and get loads of pictures and then mess about putting it on. As soon as you come back home, connects to the Wi-Fi, NAS system picks it up and it automatically transfers any pictures to your NAS system. And like I say, that for if you're going to spend that amount of money on that system, and I don't think it's expensive for what you get. I'm not saying it's going to be cheaper than going to cloud and stuff like that, but I have that many different cloud things. I think it will work out cheaper in the long run, but obviously it's not going to be within a year. But if you're going to spend that amount of money, spend the extra £100 and get the safety thing to stop you corrupting your files and stuff, you know what I mean, stops power surges and all sorts. I think that's fantastic. So this is, like I said, this is the Ugreen 500W fast charging 5-loop system. So it's a 6-port GAN desktop fast charger. And I got this because I do have a lot of cameras and drones and stuff. So basically, they do take sometimes a bit of time to charge up. So I'm hoping with this system, this fast charger, but it'll be a lot quicker. Well, it should be a lot quicker. So that's the box. I don't know if this is it coming out backwards. I don't know. I'll read what it says on back of here. Just a couple of things. It says 500W high-speed charger, supports fast charging for 5 laptops at once. Fast charge a MacBook Pro 16, charges a MacBook Pro 16 from 0 to 70 in 60 minutes. I don't know how long it takes to charge a MacBook Pro, but it says they put it on there, so you know, give you an idea. 6-in-1 charging solution, efficient and clutter-free charging experience for up to 6 devices. Features small size, high efficiency and fast heat dissipation, you know, widely compatible. So yeah, so that's that. So I don't even know how to get into this because it just slides apart. It is heavy. the box. This is the fast charger, and then once it's all in one place then, so it goes that way. So that's the Ugreen 500W fast charger. So you've got like a kettle plug on the back. This is heavy, and then you've got your ports at the front. Just put that down there for a second. So obviously I think in the bottom of here, and I figure out how to, oh, this is it, yeah. So that's that. I'll just put these down here, keep the boxes. So this is the kettle lead, what you get. So I'll just take this out. Just showing you what you get. So basically there's you've got your 500W fast charger, and you've got like what I call a kettle lead and a couple of instructions. You don't get no cables with it. I ordered the cables separate because I knew you didn't get the cables with it. So basically that plugs into there. I'm just going to plug this into down here because I have a power supply here ready. So you have to excuse the back of my head. No, I'll plug it into that one down there, that might be better. Right, I don't know if I have to, yeah, that's that. So, well, nothing's lit up, I don't think. Right, so I'll just put that there. So nothing's lit up on it, so I'm presuming now I've plugged it in, it is working. So I'll just put these down here, and these are the Ugreen fast cables what I bought to plug into it. So basically I can't remember how much these were, but I think they're what's it say? These are up to Ugreen 240 watts. They did 100 watts and 40 watts, but I thought, well, might as well get something, you know, might as well just go straight for the what's point of going 40 watts. So just some instructions in there, and a bit of velcro thing to tie your cables together. So basically it's a plug-in, and like I said, I did read up a little bit about this because it, oh, 2 seconds after pause. Hello, yeah, it's alright, I just got a quick phone call. I can't even remember where we are now. So basically that's a 500W Ugreen fast charger. I bought the cables basically, so I'm just going to plug it in. Hopefully it should well, just plug it into the phone here. Yep, charging up. There is no lights on it or anything like that. Oh, it came up super fast charger. So basically it's charging, and basically I got another, probably overkill because it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've got, you know, another a load of cables for it. But I know there's 2 cables in each box, so I know that's like 10-12 cables. But I not only bought the Ugreen 500W charger, I bought another fast charger as well. So, but that's not Ugreen. And I'm going to put that up here so it keeps all my batteries for my drones, because I've got like 12 batteries for, you know, for the drones and stuff. So that'll be keeping all the batteries fully charged, so when I've been out flying the drones and that, I can just come back and plug them in. So that's, I didn't want to discuss that because that's all this is Ugreen. That's Ugreen, blah blah blah. Yeah, so that's a Ugreen 500W fast charger, and that's the surge and power supply thing if it ever get a power cut and cuts off. So you know, yeah, so that's the Ugreen. I hope that helped a little bit. I think it's fantastic. Like I say, easy to set up, which I showed you on the video, putting the things in. The actual setup where you have to put it to the computer is easy. Now I know, but it is easy. But I had to study a little bit, and like doing it to your mobile phone and everything. But I've got everything sorted out and it runs great. So no issues. You know, top thumbs up for Ugreen, because they've made a fantastic system and they've made it easy, and you know it's good. I like it, but like I say, don't take my word on it. Do a research. There is other NAS systems out there, but I think this one got a good rating, so I bought this one, and because they said it were easy to set up, dummy proof, and it has been easy, but not as easy to show you me messing about on computer for half an hour trying to figure it out, and on my phone trying to figure out how to get it to cloud and stuff like this. Not watchable on YouTube, but yeah, in a couple of hours I'd figured it all out, and like I say, I'm a dummy when it comes to computers. So right, so that's all done. So next thing we've got done to do next, which I'm not going to do now, do in a couple of days. We've done the DJI Mini 5 Pro unboxing, and we're going to do the flights on that, show you how it flies and everything. We've got the DJI, if you can read it, DJI Neo 2 fly kit. So that's with the goggles and the thing. This is the more combi, so 3 batteries and everything. So we've still got that one to open. Like you say, with the other one, I got a controller with it, which is this controller, which I got with the DJI Mini 5 Pro. So that will go with the Mini DJI Neo 2. So I've got the goggles so you can fly it, but then this controller will now go with that drone, because with the DJI Mini 5 Pro, I've obviously got the new controller what lifts up and folds out. So Christmas present for myself. So yeah, so I think that's everything. So we'll be doing, next time we speak, we'll be doing the Neo 2 unboxing, and then after that we'll be doing the DJI Mini 5 Pro flying to see what the drone's like. Like I say, never really flown drones, only the Neo one, which you can fly on your phone or just off your hand. So we'll go through that and see what that flies like, and then when we've done that, we'll do the FPV, whatever it's called, flying goggle thing. We'll do that and see what that's like. So that's everything for now. I have got a new camera coming. It's the DJI one with the big lens on, the 6 or something, whatever it is. So that's coming today. So then we'll be doing an unboxing on that as well. But the next unboxing we'll be doing will be the DJI Mini 2. And then maybe do the camera, and then maybe do the flying with the Mini DJI 5 Pro, and then we'll do the flying with that. Right, and then maybe some camping videos, which this were all the point of doing this YouTube videos. But the weather's a bit cold, it's just after Christmas. So I thought I'd do a bit of unboxing. So, and I'm going to on holiday next week, so not camping, I'm going to Morocco for 7 days. And then hopefully the weather will get a little bit better, and then we can start going on the camping things, taking the drones, going to the lakes, wherever, Scotland, and getting some good footage, and you know, having a good time with my woofer dogs, Penny and Poppy. who will have to go downstairs now and let in because they've been outside for an hour. But right, see you next time.